I'm Sari Kimball, and I've done just about everything in the food industry. I have helped hundreds of packaged food business entrepreneurs, and now I want to help you make your delicious dream a reality. Whether you want to be successful at farmers markets, online, or wholesale onto store shelves, food business success is your secret ingredient. I will show you how to avoid an expensive hobby and instead run a profitable food business. Now let's jump in. Hey there. Welcome to the podcast. It is Thanksgiving week, and I'm so grateful to be here with you for another week. And this podcast is one I've been really wanting to do for a while, and this is just the perfect week to do it. All right, so I wanted to do something a little different for Thanksgiving and not just do what are you grateful for, all of that kind of thing, which is super important. I love gratitude. But I want to talk about what you want. What is it you really, really want? Do you dream? Do you allow yourself to dream about something bigger outside of yourself, something you create, a life that is just open and feels better than maybe where you're at right now? Do you allow yourself to want what you have and also want more for your life? As human beings, I really believe that we are built for contribution. We are built to grow and to expand. And if COVID has taught us anything, it's that life is unpredictable. Life can be short. Life is uncertain. We have no idea what the next day, what the next hour, what the next minute holds in store for us. And are we creating a life we truly want that is bigger than we could imagine, that is like blowing your mind with amazingness? Are you allowing yourself to dream? Most of us, this is very common. It was certainly something I can relate to and resonates with me. Most of us are very future focused when we're kids, right? We're like always looking ahead to the next thing, the next thing. We're going to learn how to walk, and then we're going to learn how to ride a bike, and then we're going to learn how to do things at school, and we're going to learn in school, and then we're going to grow, and we're going to graduate from high school. We're going to have our first kiss, right? We're going to have that relationship. We're looking ahead, and we're enjoying it in the moment, but we're very future focused, right? We're focused, if we kind of go just traditional, kind of United States based wants, we want to graduate high school, we want to go to college, we want the relationship, we want the house, we want the family, we want the car. And so you are very focused on the future, you're working towards that. And then there's this time in our life, and I know I went through this for sure in my late 20s, early 30s, where you're like, oh, okay, well, I kind of got all of that. And now you're just so overwhelmed by the present, right? You're just putting out fires all over the place. And it's so overwhelming. There's so much to do that you kind of stop dreaming. You stop allowing yourself to think about the future. And you kind of feel like, well, I should just be grateful for what I have and not ask for any more. Like, this is it. This is the most that is going to happen in my life. If you stay in this mindset, on this trajectory, is this the life? Is this good enough for you for the next 40, 60 years plus? I don't know how old you are. So is that it? And if it is it's kind of depressing. Like, is this it? Going after things we want, wanting what we want, grows us. It challenges us. There are good reasons to look ahead, to set goals. Are you creating a life of intention? Or are you just letting life create you? Right? Are you designing your life, or is it designed by someone else and you're just living in it? I want you to have a life of intention, to create it on purpose. So when I ask you, what is it you really, really want? Sometimes, if you allow yourself to even go there for just a second, maybe when I asked that question, you thought of a couple, 3, 5 things, it actually causes you pain. There's actually suffering there because the chasm, the contrast between what you have now, where you're at now, and what you want is so big and seems so insurmountable, so impossible, that it actually creates pain thinking about it, right? The not having it is painful. And so what do? We stuff it down. We're like, no, that's not for me. I'm just going to be grateful for what I have. I'm not going to think about that. And I want to offer you that that is one way to do it, but there is another way. What if we could come, instead of a place of scarcity and lack, of like where I am now and what I want is so big and it feels terrible. What if you truly could have anything you put on that list? What if it really was possible? Just breathe into that for a minute with me. Just go there. Allow yourself to go there. That I am going to list 12 things. Yes, 12. 12 things on this list that I really, really want. And then just for a minute, I'm going to suspend my belief that it is possible for me, that this is possible. I don't know how. I don't need to know how. I don't need to get overwhelmed. I don't need to go to a place of scarcity. I'm just going to sit in abundance of that this is possible. Anything I write down is possible. So what is it that you truly, truly want? I want you to really stretch yourself because the first 3 to 5 are going to be super easy. But 12, like that's going to push you a little bit. Do you want, and get fun, get creative with this, right? Have fun with it. Do you want flowers in your home, fresh flowers every single week? Maybe that's something you want. Do you want a house cleaner? Do you want a date night every week with your partner? Do you want to work 30 hours a week? Do you want to have a certain kind of body, running a marathon, or a very fit body, or a certain weight? Do you want a certain kind of car, a certain kind of house, right? Just allow yourself, just trust me on this. I got you. Let yourself go there. I really encourage you to write these down, to pause it here if you can and write it down. And I know you may be driving or doing something, you can't do that, but come back to this later. You have my permission to dream here. Now, because this podcast is about creating a packaged food business, I'm just going to take a wild guess that one of your wants, or maybe more than one want, is that you want to take your delicious idea from your home kitchen and turn it into a business. That you want to sell this thing that you love, that you give to others and everybody raves about it, that you want to sell it online, in farmers markets, in grocery stores, and that you want to create a business that you love, that you want to step into being an entrepreneur. So definitely allow yourself to go there for a couple of these, to at least a few of these wants, to talk about the business, that dream that you have around your packaged food. Because I'm assuming that's why you're here. And it's important to think about all areas of your life, your relationship, your health, your the things you want outside of yourself, right? The home, the car, the clothes, all of those things. You have my permission to want what you want. If only on paper, if only in this exercise. All right. So if you paused it, this is where we're coming back. I want you now to look at this list. First of all, notice, does it bring up any feelings? Those feelings of lack, the feelings of pain, right? Because of the contrast. And that's okay. Take a breath. It can feel very far away, right? What we want and what we have. And part of the pain is that we think that if we get what we want, all those things on that list, that we will be happy when. And I will just add here that that is not true. I can tell you, as somebody who has gotten what she wants, a lot of what she wants, through processes like this, through tools that I'm going to share with you inside Food Business Success, I've gotten a lot of what I want. I am an amazing creator. I'm an amazing manifester. And I will tell you that it's still 50-50. Your emotions, there's still sadness, there's still anger, there's still confusion, there's still negative emotion on the other side, 100%. So one thing we can do is just drop that notion that I will feel better when. Happiness is not the goal. But in any case, I want you to look at your list. How many of these 12 wants, things you really, really want, are things you already have? What? What is she talking about? No, you're like, no, that's I want. These are things I don't have, right? These are things that I want. If we want to come from a place of abundance, not scarcity, when we're designing our life, because you're not going to create a life that you truly love, that you are living with intention, that is serving your highest purpose, if you are trying to create it out of, I'm not enough, there's never enough, lack, scarcity, right? You're not going to be able to create the life you want out of that. You can't get there from here. But we can do a little hack. It's a life hack. And that's why this is different, right? For Thanksgiving week, this isn't about a gratitude list. I want you to actually find things in your life that you want and have. You really, really want them and you actually have them. This is, again, just a hack. It's like a mind trick that puts you into a place of abundance, that changes your perspective. So what I want you to do is go through that list now, and I want every other one. So now we're going to add, you're going to add another 13. So you're going to have 25 total. And you are going to add 13 things that you want and have. This might stretch you a little bit. This is going to be a little challenging for some of you. Take some time to sit in it. Maybe it's something as simple as, I want coffee. I want a delicious cup of coffee every morning, and I have that. I'm looking at my cup of coffee right now, and I thought, this is the coffee. I am drinking the coffee that I want, that I really, really want every morning, and I have that. I'm looking at the flowers on my desk, and I'm thinking, I really want flowers every week, fresh flowers in my office, and I have that. So start small and then work your way up. Just start expanding yourself. Say, what else do I have that I also really, really want? Can you feel the difference? Can you feel how it opens you up and it's gratitude, but it's like gratitude plus. It's not just I'm grateful for what I already have, what's been given to me. It's like I wanted this and I have it. And look at me go. If I can do that, what else can I do? What else is possible for me? This is how we start to create a life of intention. This is how, when you see those people that just have that it quality, that like they just can achieve anything they want and they're doing big things. This is where we start. This is how we do it. And it starts by opening yourself up to what is it I really, really want that I don't have? And what is it that I do have that I really, really want? So now I want you to redo the list. So you're going to have 25 things and you're going to alternate something that you have that you really want, and then something that you don't have yet, something you want that isn't in your life yet. And I want you to encourage you to be specific. Get specific. Don't just say, I want a great relationship with my kids. Like, I want so many dinners, together. I want a date night every week with my partner. Get specific. I recently bought a new car, and I will tell you, first of all, I really wanted the car that I had. I loved that car. And it's also okay to want something new. So it wasn't like I was trying to get rid of the old car to feel better. No, I love that car. That car served me so well. It got me everywhere I needed to go safely, in style, comfortably for 6 years. And I'm so grateful. And I wanted that car. And then I decided I wanted a new car, and I could have what I want, what I have, and want something new. And I designed it very intentionally. I got specific. What color seats do I want? How many miles? What kind of sound system? What kind of package? What the price is? What my car payment is? And I will tell you what, I just got it last weekend, and I was using a broker, which is just a side tangent. If you're looking for a car, I highly recommend that you find a broker. They do all the work for you, and I didn't have to pay them anything different than what I would pay a dealer, but they have your own back. Anyway, side note. He calls me up and says, how do you feel about red? And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually thought about red, but I was told they don't make it that color anymore. He's like, well, I found a red one, and it's da 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 da. It was all the things that I wanted. Went up last Saturday, test drove it, done, out the door. And now I have what I want, right? But I created it. Do you see how you can start dreaming from a place of abundance? And I didn't know how it was going to happen. I had no idea how. I was trying other people's websites. I was trying dealers, trying the broker. And finally, I was like, this guy just knows what he's doing. Why don't I just let him do the work for me? Right? But I tried all these different things, and then I just let it happen. I kind of just said, yep, this is what I want. I'm going to allow myself to want this. It's okay. I have permission to want what I want. And I'm just going to let it go, put it out there. I'm going to be really grateful for it ahead of time. And now it's so fun. But I will tell you 100%, it's not like it changed my life, right? I don't wake up every day and go, I'm so happy. My life is amazing. I feel 100% happy all the time because I have a new car. No, life is still 50-50. But it's super fun to get into a new car. That's super fun. So that's an example in any case of getting specific, being detailed, using this list, 25 things. That is your goal. And you're going to drop the how for now. We don't know. We do not know the how yet. And we won't know a lot of it until the end, right? Until we get there. So allow yourself to stretch, allow yourself to really dream and go beyond what you think is possible. All right, so now you have this list and you're like, thanks, Sari. I've hopefully gotten out of scarcity. You're like, great, I have 12 things on here that I really want and I don't have. Now I feel like crap. No, we're going to shift that. We're going to write the things that we do want that we already have and feel the shift. That's it. We're just going to feel the shift in you. Wake up that gratitude for wanting what you have. And now is the time that I want you to join me inside Food Business Success in December. We are going to take this list and we are going to put it into action. I am doing a very special live workshop, and it's only for people inside Food Business Success. We're going to do that in December because we're going to get ahead of the January resolution train. We are not making a resolution that dies out in 3 weeks when you try something and it doesn't work and then you give up. That is not what we're doing, my friends. If you're serious, if one of those things on your want list is to create a packaged food business, to grow your packaged food business, you have to join me inside Food Business Success in December. I am closing the doors for the rest of 2021 at the end of this month, the end of November. So if you are not inside at midnight on November 30th, it's too late. You will not be able to join us until later in 2022. But if you are like, okay, I can make a $200 investment in my dream and join Sari inside Food Business Success and get to work so that I am ready to hit the ground running in January, this is the time. It is a low monthly membership fee that will give you access to this workshop, to group coaching, to all of the modules, all of the tools, all of the materials, and this amazing community that we are building inside the program. I want you to join me inside Food Business Success. That is what I want, not for me, but for you. This isn't about me. I want you to have what you want, your business. That is why I do what I do. And if you're feeling the nudge, if you're feeling that voice, if one of those things on your list was to create a food business in 2022, then you owe it to yourself to join, to show up and see what is possible, to set a plan, to create an action plan. Decisions happen in 5 seconds. There's a 5-second rule, right? Where you're thinking, ooh, maybe I should join. And then you're either going to say, nope, that's stupid. Don't do that. It's never going to work, blah, 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 blah. Or you say, let me go look at it. Let me go click the button. Let me go click on the link. Let me go to foodbizsuccess.com. And then you just keep taking action. Hit the button. I promise you it will be well worth it. Who you will become on this journey is more valuable, in my personal opinion, than just having the business of your dreams. So if you want to do both, now is the time. Those doors close in just a few days, so do not delay. Go over to foodbizsuccess.com and join me. We are going to achieve big goals this year in 2022 so that next year at this time, you can be sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, look at what I created. Look at what I did. If that was possible, anything is possible. What else do I want to put on that list? What is bigger than I ever thought possible for my life? And I have to tell you, I just got a little emotional because I am living the life of my dreams. I am living a life that I never thought possible. And I want that for you. I am so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for what I have, and I'm so grateful for what I'm creating. And if you want that for your life, join me. It is possible. I would love to see your lists. If you'd like to DM them to me over on Instagram at FoodBizSuccess, I would love to see your list. I would love for you to come to the workshop live in December. What are you waiting for? This is possible for you. Until next time, have an amazing week. Are you ready to start that delicious idea that you make in your home kitchen or grow your existing packaged food business and take it to the next level? The most successful food business entrepreneurs have support, guidance, focus, and accountability to help them make it happen quickly without wasting time or money. Plus, I think starting your packaged food business should actually be fun. Food business success is your secret ingredient to creating your food business dream. Please don't go this alone. Check out the private free Food Business Success Facebook group to connect with other foodpreneurs, get your questions answered quickly, share your wins, and receive special training and tools I only share inside the private community. Just search for Food Business Success on Facebook or get the link in the show notes. Curious about how Food Business Success can help you? Head over to foodbizsuccess.com and fill out the application to see if you're a great fit for the program. Together, let's make your food business dream a reality.